Hey guys, so here we are in beautiful California, Santa Clarita, enjoying the view and enjoying the magnificent mountains and the awesome weather. Did you hear what's happening in California? I heard that twice this week from friends that live in other places, and it's really funny how people are so influenced by what they hear in the television, and they really have allowed that to become the guide of their belief system. And based on that belief system, they operate their lives. Imagine if they just, for some reason, they disconnected from the box and you stop feeding them information every day, and they will stop believing all these crazy things that make you think your neighbor is your enemy. I mean, I'm here with my best friend, the love of my life, my wife, and we're just looking at everybody like, wow. It's like, instead of uniting to grow together and become stronger and to be better, I don't even talk to my neighbors. Pretty odd. I mean, they're nice. We wave hello to each other. I remember like 20, 30 years ago when you used to go outside and it was just fun to just hang out with the people that walk down the street. They always ended up at your house, or you ended up at theirs having a sandwich or something. I don't know, the world has changed a lot. But everybody's connected to their source of information. And a lot of people, most people don't realize that that source of information is connected to what they've been looking for. It's personalized to what they seek. And you know how Rumi says, what you seek is seeking you. Well then, if you're into frogs, you're gonna get a lot of information about reptilians, about frogs, about amphibians, about green skin, about words, etc. And that's what your belief system is gonna build on. So I know it's a silly example, but it's just crazy how people invalidate what they really are going through and validate it with the things they were told they're going through. And I wish people were more detached from these sources of information, because now we have all this, I do my own research, people that know what you're researching, right? And your personalized device that feeds you the things that you're into. So the more you look into frogs, the more you're gonna hear about them, and at some point you're gonna forget that humans exist. So this is something I wanted to talk about for a while. I might not even post this video, but it's just funny. Like, we have friends that we're still hanging out with, because even though they enjoyed our company and we theirs, they believe that we believe something they don't believe in, and because of that, they rather pull themselves away and just keep an amazing friendship, because their belief system has created this necessity to be right that validates their belief every time they turn on their television and it tells you, you're right, yeah, keep doing that. And every day they become more detached from the beautiful things that we are to enjoy in this time in our journey. And every day they're more singled out. I'm walking in the store yesterday with my wife, a new what was it? Trader Joe's. And it was pretty sad for me. They have live music and freebies and whatever, but I'm looking around and people weren't talking to each other. People weren't engaging with each other. Everyone was doing this, looking at their phones, waiting for them to open so they could feed. And 90% of the people were obese. And I don't have anything against you if you're obese. I think you do. Because, fuck, I mean, if you're religious, how dare you insult the temple that God gave you to live in? If you are materialistic, How dare you not take care of the awesome body that you were born with, that was born healthy, and now you're just decaying by the second. And every time I see you, 2 years you'll be fatter, and 10 years you'll be fatter, and 20 years you'll be fatter. It's like, really? And you do your own research, but you don't take the time to actually, I mean, fucking Google it. How do I lose weight in 6 months or in a year? And start incorporating all these behaviors in your life that will make you be back to your healthy self, to your better self. And so it just, the reason I've created this channel is because I want to communicate with people and hopefully touch some to realize that there is this spiritual and intellectual awakening in some of us, and we realize, fuck this, I'm gonna be awesome, and I don't care if you guys don't want to be awesome. It's all right if I'm gonna be the only one of my kind. It's okay if it's just us two, but I invite everybody to be the only one of their kind and be the most outstanding version of themselves, wherever they go, however they go, and project respect and discipline, and just ooze confidence, because you do the work, because you're willing to pay the price, because you make no excuses. I gotta go, I got a phone call. Anyways, I had a phone call. We're back. I really wish we can inspire people in a positive way to detach from the flow of the bullshit, of the cultural arrhythmia that we're going through, with all these people acting like if they're robots and they're empty with no purpose and no reason, and then just following. Like, you know, you see those students that are like in 8th grade or 9th grade in the corner waiting for the bus, and they're all dressed in black. I wonder, do they have any parents? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with them? I call them the rejects because they look at nothing. They don't look at each other, they don't talk to each other. They're just there with the black shirt, the black pants, and the black shoes, and the black nails, and the black long hair covering their faces, looking at their phones. Is that where we're going? I mean, that's just an example, but... Or I see people like walking around with their obese children. How could your child be obese? You should get a fix-it ticket. That's an idea that I have for a long time. I know it's illegal, and it's just, in a perfect world, if I could do anything to help, I will create that. If your kid is fat, you get a fix-it ticket. Here, you got 90 days to get your kid in shape, or you're gonna get a fine. And if you don't pay the fine and get your kid in shape, then you're gonna get another fine. You get another 90 days. And if in 6 months you have done nothing about it, you don't give a fuck, and you can't handle yourself or your child, so we're gonna take him away and get him in shape because we need to prepare him for life. It's just an idea. But you guys have a great day. Keep it sexy.